Hello viewers, this is Ajhar Rafi once again. Welcome to this new video where I am going to show you another data entry project live, where I am charging $9.50 an hour. I'm going to show you the project details on Upwork, and then I will show you the instruction from the client and the live working process. Okay, so let's dive into the real action. So now I am in my Google Chrome browser and I'm logging into my Upwork profile. So here's my Upwork profile dashboard. Going to my jobs, and here is the contract. Although it is named like email list building, get prospects and email addresses from LinkedIn, but the client considered me to take care of his data entry project, and I am moving to the spreadsheet where I will work. And here I have already worked on this contract or with this client for almost 1800 hours from the beginning, and I have total earned $16,046 on this contract. And here is my spreadsheet to start working, and I will show you the instruction that I have received from the client here regarding this project. Okay, so here's the instructions. First instruction: visit the domain to make sure it doesn't redirect. If it redirects, use the domain instead. So to make it helpful for you to understand what he mean by these sentences, I am taking Upwork as an example. Before 2 years, there were two websites, two different websites. One was named Odesk.com and another one was named Elance.com. Okay, and they combined and they turned into Upwork. So now if I put the previous name Odesk here, okay, Odesk, Odesk.com, it will redirect me to the new website, which is Upwork. Okay, so I'm going to show you. I have put it here on my search box Odesk.com, but when I'm entering, you will notice it will redirect me to the Upwork page. Okay, so here we go. We have now Upwork.com, and here is no Odesk.com. Okay, so that's an example of redirecting from one URL or website domain to another website domain. So by using the sentences, client instructed me to use Upwork.com to make the search, or to use instead of Odesk.com. Okay, so that's what is the first instruction, and I'm moving to the next instruction here. Google search the domain and Crunchbase. So my perspective or my purpose of this project is finding Crunchbase profiles of businesses and finding some information and putting them into this spreadsheet. Okay, so I have to use the domain name and Crunchbase to make a Google search. For example, I'm using this one and making a search to find its Crunchbase profile, and here is the profile. Okay, so I'm opening this page. So here crunchbase.com/organization/the company. Okay, and if we just make I'm just copying the domain, going here and Control F, that made a search box appeared here, and then Control V, which I have pasted, and here you go. We have a website match and we have the email match, but we need only the website match. So now I'm going to show you how this worked. If I just cross this search button from here and just take a look, the yellow background has been removed, but if I just put it again and again, and you will see that the yellow background has appeared. That means that's a exact match with the title, with the domain name. Okay, so here we have found the profile by using domain name and using the Crunchbase to find the Crunchbase profile for this business. Okay, now let's move to the third instruction. Visit the Crunchbase profile, which we have already visited. We are here. Okay, so here's the Crunchbase profile for the company, and let's see what instructed. Add company name into column B. So I have to add company name into this field. Here is the column B, and here is column A, where client provided me the domains, and on column B I have to put the company name. If I I will talk about the missing fields in few seconds. Okay, so here I have to put the company name from Crunchbase. For example, here is the company name. Okay, I have to put it here if I was working for this domain. Okay, and then I have to, let's see, here it is, total funding amount. I have to add total funding amount using dollar amount in column C. So what he mean by this, I have to use $sign for total funding amount, and I have to convert the amount. For example, here we have 300k total funding amount for this company, and we have to convert it to actual digits, and I am going to use a converter here. I have in my, where it is, bookmark. I'm going to open the website or the converter that I'm going to use. Here it is, convert numbers to millions. Okay, so here I'm going to use this website to convert millions or thousands to actual digits, and I'll put the $sign before the amount. For example, here this company. Okay, so I'll show you the work of this website within few minutes. Let's proceed to the next instruction here, and the Crunchbase URL in column D. We have to take this domain into column D. Here is our column D. Okay, so I have to put the domains here, and let's see what we have here after the instruction. To the Crunchbase funding and profile section. So here Crunchbase funding and profile section. Okay, so I have already showed the works or the fields of this section, and let's see. If the company doesn't have a Crunchbase profile, just write missing in the Crunchbase link section. So here is Crunchbase link. So for these companies I was not able to find the Crunchbase profile, so I put it missing as client's instruction, by following client's instruction. Okay, and now I'm moving to the next one, the fourth instruction. Don't worry, I'm going to show you live example by completing entries for two companies from the list below. So just hold tight. Here we are on fourth instruction. On the Crunchbase profile, scroll down the investors section and click on the hyperlinked number of investors. So for example, I am on the Crunchbase profile for this company, and I have to go to the investors section. Let me scroll down, and here we go. We are in investors section, and I have to click here on this number as per my client's instruction. Here section, and click on the hyperlinked number of investors. So here I'm clicking on the hyperlinked instructions, and I have just clicked. This displays all of the investors from the company. So here we have got 3 investors for this company who funded amounts for this company. Okay, and then let's see if the investors isn't already included in the investors information section below. So here we have investors information section, and he's instructing if there is investor name. Here we have 2 other columns. Here first one is investors name, and second one is companies in portfolio. Okay, So here on this investor's name, if we don't have the name on this list already, then we have to enter it here. So let's move to clients instruction. If the investor isn't already included in the investors information section below, add their name. Okay, so if they are already if they are not listed on this list, then I have to add the name here. Okay, and then let's move to next part. Okay, so ignore the names of individual investors and only include firms. If you're unsure, one include it. Okay, I have to collect those investors only who are firms and not individuals. For example, here we have got 3 firms. Okay, here Techstars, this is a firm, and this one is another firm, and this one is another firm. And if I was an investor of this company, I might have the name. So I will have the name Ajharul Rafi here, and I will be an individual investor. Okay, so client is not client instructed me to not to take the individual investor's name, so I won't take my name to this list. Okay, if I was there as per his instruction. Okay, then add the name of the company to the companies in portfolio section for each investor. For example, here each of the investors are investing on many of the companies, so if the investor is listed on the list, then we just have to add the company name here. For example, if this company was funded by this investor, okay, then I would add the company name here at the end of the list. Okay, portfolio list, they invested on all of these companies, then I will have this company listed here as well. Okay, so let's move to this one. Okay, section for the investor. Note that there will be multiple companies for each investor, so separate them using a comma. So I have just showed that I have separated them by comma, and that was the total instruction from the client. And now I am going to show you 2 real example by working on 2 listings. Okay, so here I am on this field, and as per my client's instruction, first of all I am going to verify this link to see if it is redirecting to any other website. So I've just copied and pasted, hitting enter, and here we are seeing a change here. Okay, so I have to copy this domain, and then I will use to find information for this domain, but I don't have to make a change here. Okay, so I'm going to use this domain first, put it the domain, then I am putting Crunchbase from here, crunchbase.com, and let's see if I can find a Crunchbase profile. Here we go, I think this one, but I will verify the link. Control F, Control V, and here is the match. Okay, it's just turned into yellow background, so this is the match. And now I am going to collect the company name here, company name under the V column B, and here it is. And then the funding amount 270k, so USD. So here I am putting 270, and here it is listed on millions, but I have to change it on thousands. And here is the actual number, so I'm going to copy and I'm going to put it here. And here if you just notice that the amount I have put it was 270,000 only, but it automatically took the dollar sign because I have made the formattings before, as I have showed the process on one of my previous data entry related video. You can watch that video from my channel. Okay, when it comes a talk about my channel, then I would love to memorize you about subscribing to my channel, because I am a professional virtual assistant providing data entry, web research, lead generation services to clients, and I am going to upload more videos about data entry, web research, lead generation and freelancing, and many other ways about earning online. So if you don't want to miss them, then please don't forget to subscribe my channel. And if you have got any question about any part or anything what I am showing you, or if you want to know anything about freelancing, making money online, then you can ask me by commenting below. Okay, so I'm moving to the actual job, and here our third instruction was collecting the domain name, collecting the Crunchbase profile URL for the company. So I'm going to collect the profile URL here. Okay, and now it's time to find its investor's name, and before I go for the investor's name, I'm going to open Notepad for my use. Okay, here my Notepad is opened. It's in teeny size because I want it to be teeny to make it convenient for my use for this project. So I have just put it the company name from the Crunchbase profile, and now I'm going to find the investors. Control F, then investors, and here is the investors. It just land me to. Okay, so from here we got the instruction to click on this number 4, and here we go, we have the investors. And here, if you just notice, as I discussed before about the individual members and about firms, and our client needs the firms. Okay, so I'll take the firm. Here it is Starta Accelerator, this is the firm, and here Maxim Rubin, this is an individual person. Miri Udovic, this is another individual person, and Kirill Kleiner, this one is another individual person. So here we have got one targeted investor name, so I'm going to copy the investor name. Okay, so I'm going to use my extension here. The extension name is copy link to text. You'll be able to find this on Chrome Web Store. I'm going to copy. Then by default there is a formatting for this name, copying the name, so I'm going to move the formatting by pasting it here, and then I'm going to copy it again, copy, and then here I'm going to use Control F, Control V to see if this list is already listed on my existed investors list. So as it was not existing, so I'm going to put it here, and then I have to put the company name here. Okay, so I have just completed entry for one company, and I'm going to show you this information collection for this company, and I'll make a conclusion by giving you some tips if I remember anything to give. So let's see if there is a change. Zeno.in, so no change. I'm going to copy the domain, and then using the same search term, the domain name in first, and then crunchbase.com, and hitting enter. And I think this one is the company page. I'm going to cross the previous one. Here it is. Let me verify the link. So here I have got no match with the domain name, so I am just moving for the next result. Which one I opened? Maybe this one. Control F, Control V, and this is matching with my targeted targeted search keyword. Okay, and I'm going to collect information for this company. Here it is. Zeno is the company name, putting it here, and then we have. Okay, so for this company we are not going to be able to find the funding amount because here it is not listed. In this case we can keep the field blank, and it's okay to keep it blank. And now here's the Crunchbase profile link. I have just copied and pasted it here, and let's see if I can find any investors. investors. So as there is no funding, there will be no investors. Okay, so it was not a successful entry in this case. I would love to show you another one. Maybe it will be helpful for your better understanding, but if it makes you bored, please pardon me. Okay, so here we go. I am making it a bit speeder. crunchbase.com and Cure Marketplace. I don't know if I'm going to be successful for this one. Sometime we won't be able to find information for all of the companies we are looking for, and that's okay. There is nothing to be worried about. Okay, so for this company I'm not being able to find a Crunchbase profile, so I'm going to put it missing and going to show this one. I want to show you a successful end. Okay, that's my destination here, or that's my what to say. So I've just copied the domain name, pasted it here, then crunchbase.com, then make a search, and dirtdesigner.com. I'm not sure what's happening. Open. Again, I think I'm a failure again for this company as well, but that's okay to keep them blank when there is no information. So now if you got a question that this fields are I'm leaving these fields blank and keeping missing, this is because my client instructed me to do. Okay, and you don't have to be worried about on any project. If you are working, if you got a blank field, that's okay, because you are not a robot. Okay, and we are not a robot, and we are humans. We will only be able to find information which are available on the internet. Okay, so I'm going to open this one. Let's see if I can find. Okay, so there is a problem with the website, but let me see if I can find anything here. crunchbase. Nothing. Okay, so hey, I think I'm making you bored, but pardon me, I want to see a successful entry, actually successful last entry for this video. And if it was making you bored, then please let me know by commenting below, so that I will just ignore making a video longer. Okay, because I don't want to make you bored, I just want to help you. Okay, so here we have got a successful match here, and unfortunately there is no funds added, but it's okay. Although we are not fully successful with this entry, but I can say partially I am successful, so I will make a conclusion. And let's see if I can find funding. Sorry, I have put it funding, FUNDIN funding. Okay, so there is no funding information, but it's okay. And I'm going to collect the link URL here, and here is the number of investments, because it's time to collect our investors information. And here we go. Here we have lots of investors, and it is going to take some time, but it's okay. Let me collect the name. I'm just copying the name, pasted it here. Okay, so no match. I'm putting it here, copying the name, pasted it here to remove this one. Okay, I will just speed up. I might have to speed up this this section. Okay, but let me do. Okay guys, just let me know if I'm making you bored by making this video a longer one. Okay, and if I am being able to make you understand, okay, So please let me know as well, because if it was helpful to you, I'd love to know if it was helpful to you, because it will be helpful for me to give you a better video in my next upload. Okay, so as I'm planning to upload more videos, so this will really be helpful for me to understand what actually will work best for you and what types of videos will be really helpful for you. Okay, so this one. Hey, let me just tell you something. I have just got a memorization. As I told you that I would love to give you any tips if I could remember. So the tips is actually, it's not a tip, but it's an information that whatever skill you are gaining here from my videos or from any other channels or any other videos, okay, you will be able to use them on many other websites, okay, many other freelance websites to use. For example, I got this contract on Upwork, okay, but you will be able to use this skill, okay, use these skills, or use this you'll be able to find many jobs, okay, on Fiverr as well, the same jobs, okay, and on people per hour, or maybe on freelancer.com. There are many websites where you will be able to find jobs. So just give some time and dedicate yourself to learn some skills, and this will be really helpful for you, and this will be really helpful for you to get more jobs. So in virtual working environment, the more skills you have, the more value you have, okay. So as a virtual assistant, I have many skills, and you are going to learn from me though most of the skills, okay. I'm going to make most videos about most of these skills, so I'm just moving them here, moving them below where they should be, okay. So you are going to see many videos regarding a virtual assistance tasks, okay. So just keep following, keep asking, okay. If you ask me any question, I will know that what topics you want to know, or what is your question, because if you have a question, I have an answer, okay, and I would love to help you by providing as much information as I can, okay. So that's, I think, going to be a conclusion part, because I have successfully completed 2 entries, actually sorry, I have put it 3 entries, but one was totally successful and 2 other was partially successful. And okay, so that's it, okay. So if you want to get started as a freelancer with virtual assistant title, or maybe to provide admin support tasks, then it's really easy to get started. You will be able to earn the good amount by only providing data entry task. As you can see, I am providing data entry task to this client, and I have already earned $16,000 plus from this single client, okay. So there are many opportunities for you as well. You just have to learn, you just have to be patient, and you just have to find the works and apply them, okay. Reach out to them to get hired, okay, and then you will be able to do these jobs as well, okay. So on the last part, I would love to memorize you that if you have found this video helpful, and if you want to learn more from me, please don't forget to subscribe my channel, and you can subscribe right now, okay. And if you have found this video helpful, then please give it a thumbs up, like this video, and if you think that this video would be helpful for other peoples as well, maybe he or she could be your friend, maybe any other family member, that would get help from this video, then please don't hesitate to share this video with them, because sharing is caring and I love sharing as well. Okay, so I'm hoping to see you in the next video, and happy earning, happy learning, and happy freelance journey. Okay, so have good times.